I'm Tom Hofmeister with Elderfire Lodges. Learning to enjoy the journey as well as the destination. If I learned anything from my elders participating at the lodges, is sometimes they would kind of grab me and say, Tom, looks like you're having a tough day. Enjoy your day. Believe me, once you're done with your journey, you will understand very well that the most exciting times in your life, we're getting there. A fun story for you: when my son and daughter were probably 8 and 9 years old, we decided to go on a road trip to Washington. And I got that instant grumbling of, oh gosh, yeah, Dad, you know, you get in the car and you have to be to this place by this time, and you better go to the bathroom at this place because he isn't going to stop because we're on a schedule and we got to get to the next stop, and we're going to go the shortest direction. We're going to go the fastest way there. And I went, oh, really? Really? I'm bringing sometimes those crazy goals of my job into my family vacation and actually irritating my family? And I thought, you know, if we're going to change the fun of the journey, we need to adjust the systems to recognize that the journey is discoverable. So we looked at our kids and said, okay, so one day one of you is going to decide everything we do and everywhere we go, and the next day the other one of you is going to decide everything you do and everywhere we go. As long as we're heading north, you're going to decide the road, you're going to decide the hotel, you're going to decide all the places we eat, you're going to decide the gas stations we stop at. Sound a little crazy? I kind of thought so. I thought, oh, they're probably not going to enjoy this unless I release the stress. Let's just go. What I discovered, what a cool surprise. I mean, I remember everything about getting to Washington and very little about Washington. For instance, at the Georgia Welcome Center, my 2 little kids went up and they asked, we have to spend the night somewhere tonight. Do you have any suggestions? And this lady was like, well, how much longer are you going to drive, and what kind of place do you like to stay in, and where would you? And they said, well, we think we're going to just barely make it to the upper side of Georgia. And she said, okay, I want you to call this number and talk to these people. It's a really cool place. Just head that way. And I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, this was in the day when we had cell phones, but we didn't really go online to find where we were going to sleep that night. And I'm here to tell you, we went up this little adventurous road, and I'm like, oh brother, what are we getting into? And we hit this cottagey nature hotel in the middle of nowhere. We got in our room, and it was kind of old, very woodsy. We went to the dining room, and I'm here to tell you, I was blown away. 30-foot high windows looking out to the mountains, to a view I could not hardly believe even existed. My children came up with this. In order to smell the roses along the way, I want you to change the patterns at which you automatically do that. Don't look over there and try to remind yourself, let's smell the roses. Put the roses right in front of you, where they're right there, where you kind of have to smell them to get on the path. In your church, in your home life, in your business, change the pattern to put the percentages on your side to enjoy the journey.